RFK told Rogan a little bit about the time he first met Anthony Fauci.
2016, Donald Trump asked me to serve on a vaccine safety commission, and I agreed to do it. And he then ordered Fauci and Collins to meet with me, and Peter Marks at FDA and all these. So I had meetings with all these guys. So I said to him, Tony, you've been telling people I'm a liar. When I say no vaccine has ever been, none of the mandated vaccines, what they call recommended, they're actually mandated in many of the states. I said none of them have ever been tested against in a placebo-controlled trial in a safety test prior to licensure. And I said, can you show me one vaccine that has been subject to a safety test? Show me one study that shows that. And he made it this show of looking through a red well. They had brought in from NIH this big tray full of file folders, and he made a show of kind of looking through that at the time, but he couldn't find whatever he was looking for. So then he said, it's back at NIH in Bethesda, and I'll send it to you. Well, he never did. So Aaron and I sued HHS and said, show us one study that's ever been done on pre-licensing safety testing for vaccines. And after a year of stonewalling, they finally gave us a letter and said, we don't have any.
Does that guy strike you as a crank and a conspiracy theorist? Does that story ring true to you or not? Did he actually do the lawsuit? Yeah, he did. We checked. Do you get it? Do you get it? Now watch as we very smoothly move into a wonderful compilation of Anthony Fauci lying about everything.
But they're really criticizing science because I represent science.
If you're vaccinated, you really don't need to worry about getting it in a way that's serious or transmitting it.
That is true. That is correct, Chris. It'll either protect you completely against infection, and the chances are very likely that you'll not be able to transmit it to other people. The risk is extremely low of transmitting it to anybody else. Full stop. Vaccinated people are clearly capable of transmitting the infection. When you're in the middle of an outbreak, wearing a mask might make people feel a little bit better. If people are not wearing masks, then maybe we should be mandating it. I often myself wear 2 masks.
And I'm quoting you now, at the population level, masks work at the margins maybe 10%. To hear that they only work at the margins maybe 10% would make a lot of people ask, okay, then why was I wearing a mask?
You're really attacking not only Dr. Anthony Fauci, you're attacking science when you say that this is going to go away tomorrow like magic, when you know that there's no chance it's going to just disappear.
We hope this just goes away, burns itself out.
So my question is, why weren't you straight with the American people about this to begin with?
So the bottom line is, it's a guesstimate. I gave a range.
It seemed in that quote to suggest that you were basing your recommendation on polling and what people could accept. Is that not what you meant?
No, I mean, it's a bit of that.
Guys, this video goes on for about 5 minutes. We shortened it for the purposes of the show today. But that thing, I am the science, it is literally Emperor Palpatine in Revenge of the Sith. I am the Senate. It's treason then. These people are completely out of control.